Jesus, that felt like forever.
Yeah. It's the most awkward 2 minutes of silence of all time.
Try to sit there and watch the whole goddamn trailer again. Okay, so going over the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I don't know. I think it's a lot of stuff to go over, but we gotta trim it down.
Yeah, trying to keep it to a half hour, but there's so much that we can talk about for hours and hours.
I don't know. Probably start off with Emperor Frieza now. We gotta kind of put that as a playing card. You got a kid running an entire empire.
Yeah, so King Cold gives up his empire to Frieza right at the beginning of the movie. Immediately, Frieza starts turning Saiyans. It's just out of nowhere. You know, as Frieza does.
I mean, you gotta say he's justified though. My man's seeing snipers on him, so you see snipers pointing in your direction, you're gonna do something about it. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Ain't that how you do? Ain't that how you do when you playing COD? You see some?
Exactly. They got snipers, I'm going after them.
Yeah, you gotta take out snipers. You don't take out snipers, then they wreak havoc. So, aside from my man's Frieza just sniping everybody in sight, they hand over the new scouters, as they call them, and I don't understand. It's that part I'm lost at.
Well, he said it was a gift to them, but I think it was just because they served under him, you know, he wanted to do better. But not that he's done any compliment anyway, quite practice.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I thought like him giving them pretty much armor and all of that type of stuff. You know, I thought that was kind of his gift, his only way of being nice. But like, here's some new equipment. It's gonna help you basically do my job better.
Exactly. It's not that he wanted to do this, it's that he got his job done.
You want your job done better, but then at the same time, you skip forward a little bit, and you want to destroy all of them.
Yeah, he feared an uprising, you know. That's the backstory he went over a lot of times throughout Dragon Ball Z. And he kills all the Saiyans, as usual. But, you know, in the movie we get a lot more background on like what Bardock did, setting Goku off before Frieza blew up the planet just because he had a bad feeling about it and things like that.
Yeah, but it was also said like Saiyans don't too much care for their kids, so I guess I could say that was one thing I didn't like as much, was kind of like how they changed Bardock in a way. Because Bardock, he was always just like this cold-blooded Saiyan that's gonna kill whatever moves for no reason kind of thing.
Yeah, I think Bardock changed a little bit after his comrades got killed. He started wearing the red bandana and all that. And so Bardock was kind of a combat in terms of Saiyans and actually caring about his kid. Instead of just caring about his kid being strong.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about being strong when that man just one-armed an entire Saiyan pod and just walked with it like it was nothing, you know? Just gonna skip over that part, right? Yeah, we're gonna skip over that, yeah. Just one small man is carrying a gigantic pod and just walking with it, just normal conversation, you know?
Yeah, Saiyans got some insane strength. Just, I don't know. It's a race of superhumans.
It's one thing that I can say I like though. In the movie, they kind of gave us this background. Like, not all the Saiyans are like, I'm gonna run up and just punch you in the face type thing. They do have Saiyans who are like technicians and
scientists and things like that.
Yeah, they got different things that they actually do instead of just making them seem like this barbarian type of race.
Right, they always do Super and Dragon Ball Z. They just call them the warrior race all the time.
Yeah, but you see that not all of them are warriors. I like that part. You know, they got different jobs to do.
Some of them even look, you know, like smaller, more slimmed down, like the Universe 6 Saiyans. Like the one that Paragus stole his ship from after Planet Vegeta X, after Vegeta X Broly confronted Vegeta.
We gonna just say that he was salty.
Yeah, he was a little bit salty. He was like, dude, Broly, he's not cool, bro. You can't have a bigger power level than my own son.
Like, come on now, he's the future king. What you doing, man? We can't have that. I don't know. You gotta have some type of chill with that.
He could have been, you know, like Bardock said, he could have been insane. Or Paragus, he could have been an insane warrior, a weapon for them. But Instead, no.
Instead of being like this amazing weapon that we can use to, you know, possibly kill Frieza. Nah. He's stronger than my kid. He gotta go. Get him out of here. I don't want to see him no more. Then we got Paragus, you know, your boy flying out windows and stealing ships, you know? It's a lot of stuff that went wrong that, you know, it shouldn't have.
See, I was wondering if it wasn't in the movie, but what if Frieza heard about Brody when Brody was a baby? Like, that was what, you know, one of the reasons that he could have decided to blow up the planet.
Well, the thing is, Frieza always feared the uprising of a Super Saiyan. That was his thing. He always feared a Super Saiyan coming. And my thing is, you feared a Super Saiyan coming. You didn't have to blow up the entire goddamn planet.
Right. Just, you know, kill the strongest warriors.
You got scouters and shit.
Right. If anything, you know, trying to blow up the just be quicker to bring out a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, because, you know, they run off. Well, at the time, he didn't know that. Yeah, they run off emotion. Oh, but boy, he found out later. I ain't gonna skip that far ahead. But, man, got beat on for a whole hour. Jesus. But, yeah. We got to move to, I think it was the current day. After Frieza blew up the planet again. I'm gonna keep saying again, because he did it before, so. This time he just did it with an entire hand instead of a finger. But yeah, we got to move to the present day, where it was Goku and Vegeta. There's something I'm not gonna understand. How fucking rich is Bulma?
Yeah, you know, I was actually just watching a video about that, and they're talking about how rich Bulma can be. And since there's no really comparison to real life at the time, the only thing was that they said somewhere it's stated in Dragon Ball Z that Capsule Corp has like 80% of the vehicle market of planet Earth, like Dragon Ball Z's market. And they compared it to, in real life, Toyota, which has 10% of like the just car market, and they're worth billions of dollars.
Because I'm just saying.
So Bulma, at the minimum, is worth hundreds of billions of dollars.
I don't know, because you can't just buy a private island and let people just fuck it up. Like, I'm about to just let these two strong-ass aliens fight on this planet, and, you know, I don't care if they destroy something. You know, I just buy another one. You know,
Yeah.
ain't no big deal.
You know, she's giving away yachts to Android 17 when he wins the tournament and things like that. Like, it's hard.
It's only a yacht.
Right, it's only the biggest yacht on planet Earth, that's all. It's a multi-billion. It's okay.
No, I'm just gonna give away these Dragon Balls too. You know, I don't need those. What can't I buy? I'm good.
Let's rewind back to the Bulma getting sent off this basically wasteland planet full of creatures.
That's what you call them?
Bugs, other strong creatures of the planets. Where him and Paragus just basically grew up.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, grew up, and I don't want to say that and sound kind of bad, but basically raising Broly like a slave.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That was Broly's problem. You know, that's why when he met the people and he was actually talking to them about how it should be, and they was like, why is it trying to treat you like this? Paragus is like another slave. Had his headband on so he could control him. All that.
Oh yeah, he had the shock collar. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think it was I don't know her name. I can't think of her name.
I can't either. The little green area.
Yeah, I can't think of her name, but it was her who stole his remote in the first place.
Yeah. Smashed the remote, which was the best thing that could have happened.
Oh, was it really though?
Oh yeah, it was. Definitely. In terms of, you know, the fight that happened.
Yeah, the fight that happened. Yeah, that was the best thing. But at the same time,
So Broly being raised on this alien hostile thing, growing up, basically just trying to survive his whole life, was another one of the reasons that made him so strong. And the only bit of training he had was fighting against Paragus, which, you know, as Frieza said later, wouldn't have really have done much for him considering Paragus was so weak. So Broly was just born as a youth, basically. He just had massive potential to be possibly the strongest Saiyan of all time.
Well, not possibly. I can't say possibly.
Yeah, he just in terms of just saying, no physics or anything like that, Broly's got to be the strongest I've seen. Because individually, he was beating Goku and Vegeta, even in Super Saiyan Blue. But Goku never gave Blue Kaioken, Ultra Instinct. Vegeta never gave his Advanced Blue, whatever the name would be.
Well, like I said, it's a reason that I believe they didn't do that, and I say because Broly was keeping up. Like every time they went to a new level, so did he. He moved up at the same pace that they were.
Right.
And it's like that was his first real battle that he had. So imagine them going higher and him keeping up with that pace too. That was gonna be
Exactly. It was like Vegeta said, he's learning as he fights when he was fighting Vegeta. Which wouldn't have been good if he just kept going. So their only chance really was to just have such a huge power leap immediately that Broly wouldn't be able to catch up immediately and just try and beat him like that.
But yeah, like you said with the shock collar when she first broke it, it was kinda to me like a I don't think you know what you just did type of thing. Cause Broly not being able to control his power, this is a man like just him charging up changes dimensions.
Yeah, we'll get more on dimension switching a little bit later. Cause that, oh my god, that was something.
Just him transforming? Yeah. I don't know if I could compare him to the Broly that wasn't canon, to where basically that Broly lost to a Goku who wasn't even a Super Saiyan 3. So
yeah, it's really not fair. This Broly was so much stronger than the other Broly that it's not even fair to be fair.
I mean, just ask Goku, the one that repeatedly got slammed into, everything.
He got tossed around and the whole did Loki. It's insane.
You know that's the bad part? That's exactly how he got tossed around? I get, like I said before, we were talking about it before, I gotta give like so many props to Sean for his voice acting on there.
Yeah, this dude, they must have put a shock collar on him in the studio because he really sounded like he was screaming in pain. I don't know. That was an intense voice acting.
It's like he felt the pain of Goku and he was just like, I'm so sorry for you, man. Why do you gotta get slammed like this? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was really good.
But yeah, I think we took a huge jump from there. Cause it was the Dragon Balls getting stolen. They sent lower power people, I think.
Yeah, we skipped a lot of movies, so we'll have to go back and talk about that.
Well, yeah, that'll be the point where we were, where they found out the Dragon Balls were stolen.
Because Frieza wanted his wish of, what was it, going 5 centimeters taller?
It was 5 centimeters.
5 centimeters, because 10 would be too noticeable. 5 is just a perfect amount to make people think that he's still growing.
You want to waste a whole ass wish to grow 5 centimeters.
And, Frieza, he's only about 3.5 feet tall. He's not a big creature. Which, honestly, makes him even more scary, kind of, because he's so little but so strong.
I don't even know if that's going to be an excuse for him. No, we're not growing 5 centimeters with one wish.
It's not a good excuse, but it is funny that even Frieza has things that he wants that he can't do. Even though he's the self-proclaimed Emperor of the Universe.
The self-proclaimed. No. His father gave him that title.
Oh, okay. So the father proclaimed Emperor of the Universe.
And Father of the Year goes to King Cole. Yes, it does. But after Dragon Balls are stolen and all that, they find out that Bulma already knows that the last one is in the Arctic. For some reason, she hasn't already gone there to get it, because it's cold. It's too cold in the Arctic.
It's a very Bulma excuse.
So I don't want to go there and get, the last Dragon Ball. I got 6 out of 7. Can easily go grab number 7. No, it's cold there.
Another thing too that we hold on.
That we
I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, well keep going. Back to the Arctic. So Bulma, I don't know what their thought process was of collecting 6 out of 7 Dragon Balls. Did you know better than anyone that you should just collect all 7? I mean, I guess you thought that they could get stolen like they always do. Very common thing.
Well, I mean, apparently nobody else thought that Frieza was gonna come back besides Vegeta, so don't know why.
Yeah, Frieza, of course, wants his revenge, so this whole reason why he's coming back to Earth after he recruits Broly and Paragus into his army. So when they first get there and they look at him after the Dragon Balls are stolen, Frieza, when he steps out of the ship, he's talking to Goku and Vegeta. Immediately they recognize that Broly is safe, which, I mean, I guess they see this thing. Broly didn't have a tail.
No, Broly didn't have a tail. Paragus cut his off after he transformed on the planet.
Somehow Vegeta, they must have dispelled his energy and felt that he was the same. Which was probably a huge shock to them, considering they thought Vegeta was someone dead besides Vegeta. Vegeta's brother, what's his name? Tomer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tomer. So, and then Broly, of course, Paragus immediately sends him to go and attack Goku and Vegeta, and that's all.
The fight that initially started with Vegeta and Broly, I was kind of worried for Broly. I don't know if that sounds weird or not, but I was worried for Broly.
Yeah, it didn't. Once Broly had his full transformation, where he just contained the power of Broly inside of him with his yellow eyes, it got a little bit more even, but it seemed like Vegeta was kind of not really trying. He was just using his regular Super Saiyan form, and then he went Super Saiyan God. He didn't go blue towards the end of the fight, so.
Even when he went Super Saiyan God and he blew Broly into the water, Paragus thought that was it.
Yeah, Paragus, the whole fight, Frieza's asking him is this it? Is this it for your son? And Paragus, he has no idea how strong Broly is. He's like, yeah, I think this is the limit for my son. If the fight keeps going, he's just gonna die. And especially when Vegeta went Super Saiyan, Paragus was just absolutely stunned.
Oh yeah, because then he asked him can he not turn Super Saiyan?
He's just like, oh, can your son not do that? And Paragus is like, wait, what?
Wait, tell me exactly what is that?
Super Saiyan? The legendary?
It was so funny for me to hear the regular Super Saiyan being called the legendary Super Saiyan again,
Yeah, it seems like how Super Saiyan is just a common transformation, right?
Come on now, kids can do it.
Yeah, Lieutenant Trunks, they were, 5 years old when Super Saiyan? If not younger?
Yeah, probably younger. I would put it at younger, yeah.
So now it's not even a thing. Even Frieza doesn't even, he's not supposed to Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 3, not Super Saiyan.
He's gonna be afraid of Gogeta now.
He's like, dude, you're confused too? What do I do about that?
But yeah, his fight with Vegeta goes a nice little distance, I guess you can say, and eventually Broly catches up with Vegeta's power, and it's just
Yeah, Broly just, it seems like he almost gets a Zenkai as he fights, and just gets stronger and stronger as he's fighting his opponent. He just doesn't have to have a near-death experience, maybe.
You're right, because I remember they used to have that nice little boost back then.
Yeah, back when Vegeta almost died against Zarbon, and he came back and destroyed Zarbon.
Literally blew a hole in his stomach,
Yeah. But Broly seems like maybe he has some form of that, but just a mutated form because, he's the legendary Super Saiyan.
Which we found out again that I absolutely hate Toriyama because he made Goku stronger than Vegeta all over again.
So at some point, Goku decides to step in and take over for Vegeta. He says it's my turn, as Goku usually does. And Goku tries to fight him in his basement. Don't know what he was thinking. But he gets smacked. Absolutely smacked. This dude goes Super Saiyan God, gets smacked again. Gets thrown around, smashed into the ground repeatedly. Just generally not a good time. So Piccolo decides to hop in, see what's going on. And Goku tells him, if it gets too bad, we'll come beat you. Piccolo, I don't think he really knew what that meant. I don't think Piccolo really think about using fusion technique. He was just like, oh man, if it's that bad that they gotta come to me, then yeah.
That's what you know is reps. Like if you get a message from the strongest guy you know saying if we gotta come to you because of this shit, it's bad.
Yeah. So Broly's putting the smackdown on Goku and Vegeta. So Goku grabs Vegeta, instant transmission.
Before they do that though, before they did that, there was that point where Frieza had a 5-star acting session.
Yeah, we can't skip over that. So, what triggered Broly's transformation, legendary Super Saiyan, was
Goku went blue, which he started to absolutely smack Broly. Frieza says, "Oh, is that your son's limit? I don't believe you. Let me test that."
And shoots a death beam through Paradis's chest. And oh no! Broly, look! Your father was killed by a stray laser from the battle. Is the greatest acting performance I've ever seen. He deserves an award for that one.
Literally, just after his performance, you know, he gets the greatest receipt ever. Because as you said, Goku grabs Vegeta, flies over, instant transmission. Over the mountain comes Broly, who proceeds to beat Frieza. Literally. And I have to say that's literally for an hour.
Yeah, so, you know, Goku and Vegeta, of course, he does his usual, fusion team. So he messes up the fusion base. And they fuse into Miku, I think is the Chinese name. That's what they call him before. And the fusion lasts a half hour, and then they can try. So that's a half hour that Broly was just beating Frieza's pacing. And then the fusion runs out. And they fuse again, and they mess it up again. So that's another half hour where again, Broly is just destroying Frieza. Like, Frieza he just can't compete with Broly at all. And, you know, eventually they get the fusion right, they come back as Gogeta. And that's pretty much it for Broly. Gogeta is just an entirely different level.
Gogeta Blue was on an entirely different level from the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. We gotta stress that part, that he had transformed, but at the same time, since they fused and put such a huge gap in between the power, Broly couldn't catch up. He had nowhere near enough time to catch up.
Yeah, if it works, how you're thinking it works, where you just get stronger, the stronger person's fighting, that was the only way that you really could have did that, was just to get so much stronger all at once that Broly just couldn't compete.
Yeah, basically. Because literally, I don't know if you can call it like they went to another dimension type of thing, but...
Yeah, so Gogeta comes back and starts fighting Broly, and Broly really is just, he has no chance. Gogeta's just kind of beating him around, and they're doing some clashes. And at one point, they clash, and they somehow like break the space-time continuum, and they're traveling to a different dimension. And even Gogeta, he references it, you know, he says, like, huh? Like, what's going on? So they're literally so strong that they don't even know what they're doing, and they're just breaking dimensions. So, Dragon Ball Z's got some insane power.
I mean, they come out of that, and then we're literally seeing Gogeta about to finish Broly.
Yeah, so Gogeta's just kind of beating Broly around, and then he goes to charge up. Well, it looks like a Kamehameha, a Super Kamehameha. There's no way Broly's gonna dodge, and it looks like this is the end for Broly. But it wasn't.
You got Broly's side chick, who holding pistols to people's back. You know, I want a wish granted for my man to save him. How do I do it? Ask the dragon.
Yep. Ask his name. There's no secret code. You just ask his name. He's magic.
What do you want?
Ask the dragon.
That's about it. Just ask him.
Yep. So she wishes for Broly and their little squad to go back to Broly's original plan, which saves him from Gogeta's Kamehameha. And then, well, actually, it was just Broly. I think.
Yeah, it was
And
just
then-
Broly that got sent back
Yeah.
because they just stole another ship.
Yeah, they stole one of Frieza's ships that was there. And then Frieza goes to shoot the ship back and Gogeta's right in the city. And just grabs Frieza's hand and says, what's Frieza gonna do about that?
You're Frieza. You just got murdered for an hour, and you still trying to shoot stuff down, bro. Just stop. Stop while you're ahead. Let it go.
So, back on Broly's planet, Broly's showing them what he had to do to sort of like break apart insect legs, things like that. And here comes Goku, instant transmission. Shows up on the planet. Like, at first I'm not too happy to see Goku. They're like, hey, what are you doing here? You're fighting Broly. Leave. And Goku basically tells him to fuck off and says, I'm just here to fight Broly.
I'm not here to fight Broly. I'm just here to fight Broly.
Yeah. So, that's all Goku cares about. He pretty much tells them, I don't care what any of you do as long as you let me come fight Broly every once in a while. And
Basically-
Broly's happy about that.
Yeah, I was about to say Broly was pretty much happy about it. Goku drops off a gigantic care package.
Yep. Capsules and houses and food and water, everything that they could need.
But the thing that I liked most about this entire exchange, it was the ending of it. Literally the last words of the movie. Where he's like, they ask, what's your name? He says, Son Goku. But Broly, call me Kakarot.
Man, that just shows how far Goku's gone. Ever since Raditz came and told him his original name. But man, that was such a good moment too. Broly, you can call me. He's embracing being a Saiyan.
Fully. But yeah, I think that was all that we actually had to cover on the Broly movie. If people haven't seen it, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, highly recommend it. At least 9 out of 10. The movie, the animation of the movie, the art style was absolutely amazing. It really looked like I don't know. It was a different style, but it was so good and it fit the movie so well. And then even the CGI, the CGI was great too.
Well, yeah, people who haven't seen it really recommend it. I don't know if you can get a good picture of the movie from the review, but that's mostly what we got to cover here. Had no last things.
Yeah, that was about it. I think we got it all covered. Huh.